Hey stars, so this is our hair tutorial. This year for football season, we're going to have our part on the left side and we're going to have a braid going from the right, a French braid, not a Dutch, into half up, half down. So our beautiful hairstylist, Mason Buttius, your social vice president, is going to be doing my hair.
Okay, so Addie just washed her hair, so it's pretty clean. And I went in with some dry shampoo just because it's going to be easier to tease it and give it some texture so it's not as super clean. So I curled her hair and she parted it on the left for me to braid on the right. So I'm just going to go from her ear and part it, make a line down to the back of her ear, to the front of her ear, and tie the rest of the hair off in the back just to hold it so when you braid it you don't get random stragglers in there. So I'm going to take one piece at the top and section it into 3 different parts. And for a French braid, you're going to want to bring the pieces over instead of under, because when you put them under, it gives you a Dutch braid and it just looks a lot different. So you're going to take this front piece right here that you sectioned into 3 parts, and you're going to bring it in between the other 2 pieces. And then you're going to take the back piece and put it in between the other 2 pieces. And then once you get to the front again, you're going to pick up other hair and put it in with the front piece and then switch it over the front. And then you're going to pick up from the back and put it in the middle and pick up from the front and put it in the middle. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get to the end. And while you're braiding this, you're going to want to angle the braid slightly back towards the back of her head, because when you do put it into the ponytail at the top, if you just braid it all the way down and you bring it across, it's going to give you these awkward bumps. Don't braid it all the way down to the bottom, because when you pull it back, she's going to look like she has no hair.
You want a little hair.
Yes. And you can always ask friends to braid your hair. We're here to help you, but at the same time, we don't want one person doing everyone's hair and not being able to get ready themselves.
Yes, we're definitely here for you, our vets and our seniors, but at the same time, we really want our stars to be self-sufficient this year. I'm learning too. I didn't know how to French braid until Mason taught me, but we all want to make sure that we're contributing so people like Mason aren't doing like 9 braids before a game.
Not fun. Okay, so I just finished this braid off and I'm going to tie it with a clear elastic just to hold it in place while I tease the rest of her hair. So now we're going to go into the ponytail part, and we don't want it to look like we have one of those bumpets in our hair or like a poof, like 2011 stars. That was cute then, but now, I don't know.
It's outside. No Jersey Shore.
No. Okay, so we're just going to want to give her a little little volume texture. Okay, so we're going to take some hairspray and a teasing comb and just back comb her roots. It's going to look a little crazy at first, but once you brush it down, it'll look very cute.
It'll be A-okay.
I'm going to tease a little bit of this front too, because we don't want it to be all in the back and none in the front. So, I teased the back of her hair a little bit. Now, this is where we had problems with last year, because some girls were just bobby pinning the back like that, down a little bit. Some were putting it like at the top of her head. So this year we're all going to do the same thing. So we're going to take half of the hair, maybe less than half. Don't like actually split your hair in half, because
it'd be low.
That would be really, really awkward. Okay, so you're going to go from like a little bit above the ear and take lines on both sides. Brush that out a little bit. And it's not going to be like flat on your head, but it's also not going to be like one of those like Khloe Kardashian ponytails. Form it where you want it to be, and then bring the braid in it. And then take a clear elastic or whatever hairband works for you, because some people have thicker hair, but hair is pretty thin, so this will hold. And then you're just going to tie it off. Make sure there's not too many bumps. And then once that ponytail is in where you want it, you can take out the clear elastic from the braid so it doesn't just look like there's a random braid in her ponytail. So I'm going to tighten that up a little bit, give it a little volume. Okay, now to tease the ponytail, just going to want to give this a little volume. So you're going to just back comb the hairs.
So that is our finished look. Thank you guys for watching.